Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are in session 5 of the 2021 Utah Short Course Age Group State Championships. Our first event is number 37, the girls 10 and under, 100-yard freestyle. Here we have heat 1 of 2. In lane 4 is Chelsea Shu, lane 5, Ava Moeller, and lane 6, Eileen Romisser. First to the wall, lane 5. Pulling ahead of the other 2 lanes. Lane 5 extending the lead into the end. Finishing in a 1:11.64. 5-second drop. Up next, heat 2, the final heat of this event. In lane 1, Mia Wade, OTAC. Lane 2, Maggie Harris, South Davis. Lane 3, Darcy Smith, Hilltop. Lane 4, Annie Nelson, Utah Valley. Lane 5, Cassidy Long, Utah Valley. Lane 6, Emma Staskis, Park City. Lane 7, Chloe Cedarholm, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 8, Molly Thatcher, Fish Market. And lane 9, Peyton Wright, Swim Utah. And then Cassidy in lane 5 and 6. Right with each other. It looks like lane 6 has a slight lead on lane 5, reaching farther with her stroke. But lane 5's coming in fast. Still, lane 6 grabs it in a 1:05.42. Lane 5 right behind. Or lane 6, yeah, lane 5 right behind. Up next, event number 39, the girls 11-12 100-yard freestyle. Heat 1 of 2. In lane 1 will be Nikita Staskis from Park City. Lane 2, Sydney McElwee from Olympus Aquatics. Lane 3, Aaliyah Andrade from Southern Utah. Lane 4, I'm sorry for this pronunciation, Albion Bradley from Cottonwood Heights. Lane 5, Tiffany Palmer from Pirate Swim Club. Lane 6, Maddie Balaguat from Hilltop. Lane 7, Izzy Reynolds from Cottonwood Heights. Lane 8, Madeline Bullard from Park City. Lane 9, Mallory Hemmert from Hilltop. And lane 10, Keita Sarin from Kearns. Fastest seed in this event comes from lane 5 with a 1:01.44. Let's see if she can go under a minute. Everybody very close together, but that will change in the second 50. We see lanes 5 and 6 very close to each other, starting to pull ahead of the pack. Lane 7 is still in it. Lane 4 is trying to hang on. Lane 6 off that wall, takes a clear lead. Last 25, all you can do is kick as hard as you can and reach for the wall. And finishes in a 1:00.16, still a best time. Followed closely by Palmer with a 1:01.50. Up next, the final heat of this event. In lane 1, Elliott Brown from Fish Market. Lane 2, Ellie Sinte from Hilltop. Lane 3, Ava Glissmeyer, South Davis. Lane 4, Hallie Ehat from Hilltop. Lane 5, Brooklyn Richter, Fish Market. Lane 6, Shayla Zulcic, West Valley. Lane 7, Rory Sorensen, Cottonwood Heights. Lane 8, Alexandra Lunn, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 9, Sophie Rona, Park City. And lane 10, Kara Moore, Hilltop. Fastest seed in this event, Brooklyn Richter with a 57.32. Let's see how many people will go under a minute here. Lane 5 flipping first. Lanes 4 and 6 right on her tail. 7 close. 3 close as well. But 5 is extending the lead into the second wall. A little far on her turn. Doesn't get as much momentum off the wall. But she's got the power and the kick tempo to stay ahead. Again, a little far on the wall, but it doesn't seem like anybody's going to catch her. The rest of the group is still all together. And she goes a 54.54. Wow. That is a very good time. At 12 years old, going under a minute in the 100 free, much less under 55 seconds, is insane. Up next, event number 41. the girls' 1400 yard freestyle. In lane 3, Olivia Bell, OTAC. Lane 4, Katie Kim, Swim Utah. Lane 5, Kalia Hasselbeck from Hilltop. Lane 6, Tate Swenson, Park City. Lane 7, Avery Bulkley, Utah Valley. Lane 8, Claire Daly, Southern Utah. Lane 8 out to an early lead, challenged by Lane 5. Lane 8 flips first, but Lane 5 seems to be gaining momentum. Close together. Lane 3 also picking up a little bit of speed. Lanes 8 and 5 flipping at nearly the same time. But Lane 5's pushing harder for it. And finished that at 57.97. Lane 2 very close behind, 58.89. Up next, heat 2 of 4. In lane 1 will be Chesney Bonner, Southern Utah. Lane 2, Reagan Patterson, South Davis. Lane 3, Kaya Bindrup, Cache Valley. Lane 4, Audrey Kim, South Davis. Lane 5, Linnea Nelson, Utah Valley. Lane 6, Shelby Clegg, Hilltop. Lane 7, Audrey Threadgold, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 8, Reese Andrews, Wasatch Swim Club. Lane 9, Melissa Young, Kearns. And Lane 10, Marianne Tesh, Olympus Aquatics. As usual, everybody out at about the same speed. Maybe a slight lead by Lane 5, but Lane 1's right there. Lane 1 flips first. Lane 1 is hustling ahead of the rest of the pack. Lane 5 getting caught up to by Lane 4. Lane 1 once again flips first. Everybody's still very close together. Lanes 5 through 10 all right next to each other, but Lane 1 finishes first, outside smoke, in a 57.56. Very good race. Everybody else close behind each other. Up next, heat 3 of 4. In lane 1 will be Brindley Waite, Utah Valley. Lane 2, Lauren Bigelow, Park City. Lane 3, Sadie McDonald, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 4, Addison Taylor, Cedar Swim Club. Lane 5, Adeline Harding, Hilltop. Lane 6, Veronica Black, Fish Market. Lane 7, Chloe Rasband, Layton Surfers. Lane 8, Kate Reichner, Utah Valley. Lane 9, Riley Corey, Cache Valley. And Lane 10, Lily Hyde, Hilltop. Top half of the pool taking a lead. Lanes 5 and 6 racing very close together. We've seen this a lot so far this session. Lanes 5 and 6 usually in lock stroke with each other until the last 25. Let's see who can take the lead here at the end. Lane 6 flips first. Lane 6 clear leader going into the last 25. Lane 5 trying to hold on everybody else, racing each other. Very close. Lane 6, 55.20. Lane 5, 55.63. Very close at the end there. Up next is our final heat. In lane 1 will be M. Brewer, Hilltop. Lane 2, Chloe Klein, Cottonwood Heights. Lane 3, Isabella Robinson, Hilltop. Lane 4, Ava Clegg, Hilltop. Lane 5, Taylor Hooten, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 6, Grace Wilson, Hilltop. Lane 7, Gabriella Henry, South Davis. Lane 8, Campbell Keller, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 9, Sydney Weeks, Utah Valley. And lane 10, Gretchen Lane, Park City. Fastest time in this heat is a 55.12. Lane 5 with the slight lead off there underwater. I think first to the wall. Good race by lane 7, charging ahead of lane 5. They must have had a powerful underwater. Lane 6 is in it. Lane 4 is challenging. Top 3 lanes, 8, 9, and 10, all in it. Everybody's in it now. But lane 7 has the clear lead. First to the last wall. Let's see if lane 5 can catch up in the last 25. Lane 6 is hanging on, but it looks like it's lane 7's race to lose. Lane 7 touching at a 54.08. Great job, great job. See a couple more, we see one more 54 on the board by lane 5. And a lot of 55s, good times. Up next is a 7-minute break for podium rankings. On the podium we just saw for the girls 10 and under 100-yard freestyle, top 6 finishers: Ava Moeller for Cedarfield City, Chloe Cedarholm for Olympus Aquatics in 5th place. In 4th place, Annie Nelson, Utah Valley. In 3rd place was Peyton Wright for Swim Utah. 2nd place was Cassidy Long for Utah Valley. And in 1st place, with a 105.42, Emma Staskis, Park City. Currently standing on the podium will be the top 6 finishers for the girls 11-12 100-yard freestyle. Sixth place, Sophie Rona, Park City. 5th place, Shayla Zulsik, West Valley. 4th place, Rory Sorensen, Cottonwood Heights. 3rd place, Hallie Ehat, Hilltop. 2nd place, Ava Glissmeyer, South Davis. And your 1st place finisher, Brooklyn Richter, Wasatch Front Fish Market, in a 54.54. This is the top 6 for the girls 11-12 100-yard freestyle. Next to take the podium will be our top 6 finishers in the girls 13-14 100-yard freestyle. In 6th place, Ava Clegg, Hilltop. 5th place, Adeline Harding, Hilltop. 4th place, Sydney Weeks, Utah Valley. 3rd place, Veronica Black, Fish Market. 2nd place, Taylor Hooten, Olympus Aquatics. And your champion of the girls 13-14 100-yard freestyle is Gabriella Henry, South Davis, in a time of 54.08. All right. This heat is the beginning of event number 43, the girls 10 and under 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 4, Molly Thatcher from Fish Market. Lane 5, Silver Doyle from Cottonwood Heights. And lane 6, Azuri Hansen, Cedarfield City. This is heat 1 of 2. Lane 5 with a slight lead. Lane 6 has a little bit of a more powerful stroke and could catch up. And now they're all even. Lane 6 faster off the wall. Was in 3rd place at the beginning of the race, but has quickly taken the lead. Lanes 4 and 5 are not going to let her go. Lane 6. Finishing first with a time of 1:37.70, followed closely by lane 4, 1:38.63. Up next, the final heat of this event. In lane 2 will be Lainey Adamson, Hilltop. Lane 3, Peyton Wright, Swim Utah. Lane 4, Emma Staskis, Park City. Lane 5, Lele Turner, Cedarfield City. Lane 6, Cameron Tanton, Utah Valley. Lane 7, Aaliyah Lindsay, West Valley. Lane 8, Mia Wade, OTAC. And lane 9, Zoe Schwartz, Cache Valley. Fastest to the wall, high tempo, lane 6. Lane 5 could catch up, but lane 6 has the higher tempo. Lane 5 trying to challenge lane 6. The lane 6 has a clear lead. Peeks over to lane 5 just to see how close it is. But it is now lane 6's race to lose. Lane 5 trying to hang on. But lane 6 maintains the same tempo or faster into the last 25. Not slowing down. Finishes in a 1:19.11. Great job. It's about 5 seconds off of her seed time. Up next, event 45, girls 11-12 100-yard breaststroke. Heat 1 of 2. In lane 3 will be Ksenia Keller, Wasatch Swim Club. Lane 4, Sunny Shreve. Lane 5, Macy Melville, Hilltop. Lane 6, Nikita Staskis, Park City. Lane 7, Madeline Bullard, Park City. Lane 8, Avery Leo, Fish Market. Lane 3 out with the highest tempo. First to the wall, but lanes 7 and 8 also very close. Lane 7 and 8 touched the wall at about the same time. And their strokes look powerful enough that they could take the lead here. I think 7 and 3 are close. 4 is creeping up. 3 and 4 first to turn. Let's see if 7 can keep up with them. Four, definitely ahead of 3. 7's in it. If 7 picks up the tempo in this last few strokes, they could grab it. But lane 4 touches the wall first at a 1:21.58. Very good race. Up next, the final heat. In lane 1, Brianna Yang. Cottonwood Heights. Lane 2, Mallory Hemmert, Hilltop. Lane 3, Brook Ridge, Fish Market. Lane 4, Brighton Hat, Hilltop. Lane 5, Brooklyn Richter, Fish Market. Lane 6, Lorraine Moran, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 7, Evie Hirschkopf, Fish Market. Lane 8, Sydney Guzman, Utah Valley. Lane 9, Macy Polson, Utah Valley. And lane 10, Sydney Barr, also Utah Valley. Fastest seed in this event is a 1:15.77 by Brooklyn Richter. First to the wall, just barely. Lane 6. Lanes 3 through 7, right on her tail. Lane 6 definitely has the highest tempo. Lane 7, Fish Market, trying to match it. Lane 3, right on lane 6. Lane 3 could get ahead here. Lane 6 still with the high tempo. Everybody else trying to keep up. It looks like lane 6 has gotten ahead of lane 3 again. Lane 3 just behind. It'll come down to this last 25. Let's see if anybody else can pull anything out. Lane 8 and 6 also putting in their best effort. But if lane 6 can keep up this tempo, that's a win. And there it is, 1:14.73. Lorraine Moran, Olympus Aquatics. That's a great time. Up next is event number 47, the girls 13-14 200-yard breaststroke. There are 4 heats. In heat 1, lane 4, Linnea Nelson, Utah Valley. Lane 5, Sophia Chung, Fish Market. Lane 6, Caitlin Gonzaga, Fish Market. The 200 breaststroke, a lot different than the 100 breaststroke. It pays more to have good technique and power than a higher tempo, unless you can maintain that same high tempo, all 450s. It also helps to have great underwaters. The more time underwater, the less time spent wearing yourself out. All three ladies even so far. Lane 6 about half a body length ahead of lane 5. Lane 5 trying to catch up. Lane 5's at her shoulders now. And here we go, into the final wall, lanes 5 and 6. 5 is caught up to 6. And there's going to be a race in this last 50. Lane 4 is catching up. Lane 4 is not going to let them run away with it. It is the last 50. Now is the time for tempo. Five and 6 touching the wall at the exact same time, turning in sync with each other. It's going to come down to who times their stroke to the wall right. Both of them are alternating strokes. Lane 5 slightly ahead. Lane 5 takes the win in a 2:51.47. Four and 6 very close behind. 2:52, 2:53. Up next, T2. In lane 2, Izzy Christensen, Cache Valley. Lane 3, Paloma Manriquez, Cedar City. Lane 4, Kylie Schwartz, Cache Valley. Lane 5, Ashlyn Jorgensen, also Cache Valley. Lane 6, Sydney Zermely, Lehigh. Lane 7, Melissa McConkey, Southern Utah. Lane 8, Rachel Hansen, Southern Utah. And lane 9, Riley Jonart, Pirate Swim Club. Out to an early lead is lane 6. It's a long, powerful breaststroke, getting a lot of distance with each lunge. The rest of the field close enough to each other that there's still a race. Lane 2 trying to catch up. Lane 2's got an efficient stroke. Trying to stick with lane 6. Lane 7 also trying to get ahead of the rest of the pack. Lane 6 has almost a full body length lead on lane 2. We have about 100 left. Let's see what lane 2 can do with 100 yards. Probably a lot. Lanes 2 and 6 still about the same distance apart as they have been for most of this race. We're coming up to the last 50. It looks like 6 is going to grab it. But lane 2's not going to let her get away that easily. Lane 2 picking up the tempo. Lane 6 Also looks like she's picking up the tempo. Everybody else very close. There's a good race going on in lanes 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. And here we come into the last 50. Lane 2 has definitely caught up to lane 6, but it's not going to matter because lane 6 finishes in a 2:38.25. Lane 2, 2:41.96. Up next, heat 3 of 4. In lane 1 will be Claire Hamula, Fish Market. Lane 2, Isabel Harris, Fish Market. Lane 3, Amelia Connor, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 4, Anya Clark, Lehigh. Lane 5, Kate Reichner, Utah Valley. Lane 6, Annabelle Kim, Cottonwood Heights. Lane 7, Ava Roberts, Cache Valley. Lane 8, Ava Clegg, Hilltop. Lane 9, Grace Cannon, Wasatch Swim Club. And lane 10, Addie Zobrist, Lehigh. First 50, everybody's about even. Looks like lane 8 with the lead so far. But nobody's taken a huge lead yet. Eight and 7 turn at the same time. Eight and 7 both have a long glide compared to the rest of the field. The rest of the field opting for tempo, maybe power. But 8 and 7 know that when it comes to the last half of the race, they're going to have to pick up the tempo a little bit. And it might not be worth it to spin their wheels right off the bat. Lane 8 back in the lead. Lane 7 falling a little bit behind, but still with her. We're in our third 50. Lane 8 taking a clear lead now. Lane 7's got to do something if she wants to win. Tight battle between lane 5 and 6. Lane 2 just ahead. Lane 2 a good contender for third so far. But the real battle's up in lane 7 and 8. Ava Roberts and Ava Clegg. Let's see which Ava will win. Clegg with a clear and dominant lead going into the final 50. Roberts not quite close enough to beat her. And Clegg finishes in a 2:36.76. Robert close behind, 2:39.83. Up next is the final heat of this event. In lane 1 will be Lucy Kokanee, Cottonwood Heights. Lane 2, Taylor Bennett, Hilltop. Lane 3, Sophie Anders, Fish Market. Lane 4, Stephanie Guzman, Fish Market. Lane 5, Jade Garstang, Olympus. Lane 6, Elaine Leo, Olympus. Lane 7, Veronica Black, Fish Market. Lane 8, Kate Brower, Utah Valley. Lane 9, Malin Howe, South Davis. And lane 10, Riley Corey, Cache Valley. Our fastest seed in this event, Jade Garstang, 2:24.22. That is already an insanely quick time. Let's see if anybody else can get close to her. And let's see how many people can break the 2-minute 30-second barrier in the 200 breaststroke. My apologies, Jade Garstang is not on the block. Our fastest seed in this case would then be Elaine Liu with a 2:31.13. Still a great time. Followed closely by Fish Market Stephanie Guzman, 2:31.66, less than 3/100ths of a second behind her. Hopefully there's a great race between those two. Out to an early lead, lane 9. Very enthusiastic start, great breaststroke, good glide, but a high tempo. Let's see if that pays off. Everybody else pretty close. Good underwaters by all the swimmers. We see varying tempos and techniques here, various strategies being used. It looks like lane 6, the top seed, Elaine Liu, touched the wall at the same time as lane 9 and might pass her now. It looks like she has passed her very slightly. We'll see if lane 9 can put up a race that matched her first 50. Lane 4 now also ahead of lane 9. It looks like it's also going to be a race between lane 4 and 6. Those two swimmers who are within 3/100ths of a second of each other. Lane 6 touches the wall first, but lane 4 had the faster turn and got off the wall before lane 6. Lane 4 is kicking in. Great tempo, great technique, good glide. Looking like a machine right now. Lane 6 has really got to pick it up if she's going to win, because lane 4 is picking up speed. Lane 6 now back in it, maybe ahead. In one turn, she knew what had to happen. She picked up the speed a little bit. And just like that, in 1:25, back in front. She might have been waiting for the last 50 to make her move. And now she is way ahead of lane 4. Compared to the rest of the race, it's not even close. Lane 4 is still working it. Lane 6 in a 2:28.03. That's a great time. Lane 4, 2:31.47. Great race. Up next is a 7-minute break for the podium. First to take the podium this break will be event 43, the girls 10 and under 100-yard breaststroke. Our top 6 finishers. In 6th place, Peyton Wright, Swim Utah. 5th place, Mia Wade from OTAC. 4th place, Aaliyah Lindsay, West Valley. 3rd place, Emma Staskis, Park City. 2nd place, Laylee Turner, Clearfield City. And in 1st place, your champion, Cameron Tanton, in a time of 1:19.11. Congratulations, ladies.
Our girls 10 and under 100-yard breaststroke. In 6th place, Peyton Wright. In 5th place, Mia Wade. In 4th place, Aaliyah Lindsay. In 3rd place, Emma Staskis. In 2nd place, Laylee Turner. And in 1st place, when UWU race, Cameron Tanton.
Next to take the podium will be our top 6 finishers in the girls' 11-12 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 6, Sunny Shreve, unattached. In 6th place, Sunny Shreve, unattached. In 5th place, Evie Hirschkop, Fish Market. 4th place, Brighton Hat, Hilltop. 3rd place, Brooklyn Richter, Fish Market. 2nd place, Brook Ridge, Fish Market. And your state champion in the girls' 11-12 100-yard breaststroke, Lorraine Moran, Olympus Aquatics, in a time of 1:14.73. Congratulations. Up next, event number 49. In the first heat of event number 49, the girls 10 and under 50-yard backstroke, heat 1 of 2. Currently in the water, in lane 4, Audrey King, Utah Valley. Lane 5, Cameron Tanton, Utah Valley. And lane 6, Emma Staskis, Park City. That is lane 6, Emma Staskis, finishing in a 35.92. This is is heat number 2, the final heat of this event. In lane 2, June Johnson, Hilltop. Lane 3, Chloe Cedarholm, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 4, Cassidy Long, Utah Valley. Lane 5, Annie Nelson, Utah Valley. Lane 6, Laylee Turner, Cedar Field City. Lane 7, Aaliyah Lindsay, West Valley. Lane 8, Cadence Laws, West Valley. And lane 9, Darcy Smith, Hilltop. Our fastest seed in this event is a 34.43 by Annie Nelson, followed closely by a 34.75 by Laylee Turner. .50 backstroke is a sprint event. It is in your best interest to kick as fast as possible and move your arms as fast as possible. That being said, a good technique can never fail. Out in first place is lane 5, followed closely by the rest of the field, as is typical with a 50. A good finish can win you the race, and it looks like lane 6 is picking up here. They are in lock stroke, but lane 5 was faster to hit the wall and beats out lane 6 just barely. Lane 4 was right with him. 34.28, 34.38, and 34.76. Followed also by lane 7 with a 34.92. Very close. Up next, event number 51, the girls 11-12 50-yard backstroke. There are 3 heats in this event. In the water, we have heat 1. In lane 3, Gabby Garside, OTAC. Lane 4, Navy Dent, Wasatch Swim Club. Lane 5, Avery Leo, Fish Market. Lane 6, Gabrielle Azurius, Cottonwood Heights. Lane 7, Sarissa Wyatrack, Fish Market. And lane 8, Mary Tonga, Hilltop. Great reach by lane 8. Maybe took an extra stroke into the turn. It looks like lane 8 and lane 3 were the fastest into the turn there. Odd seeing a race in the outside lanes, but we also have lane 6 and 7 very close by. Yeah, wow, it's anybody's race here. But lane 8, it looked like lane 8 finished quicker, but she got second to lane 3. Lane 3 wins in a 33.87. Congratulations. Very interesting race. Up next, heat 2. In lane 1 will be Audrey Kessinger, Cottonwood Heights. Lane 2, Addie Burrell, Cottonwood Heights. Lane 3, Sydney McElwee, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 4, Cara Moir, Hilltop. Lane 5, Tiffany Palmer, Pirate Swim Club. Lane 6, Sydney Barr, Utah Valley. Lane 7, Briley Jensen, Utah Valley. Lane 8, Taylor Meyerson, Cache Valley. Lane 9, Berkeley Hansen, Fish Market. And lane 10, Liv Trimble, OTAC. Lane 5 out to an early lead, but lane 5 and 4 flip at the same time. Get off the wall at the same time. Those two are very slightly ahead of the rest of the pack. Lane 1 close to them, but riding the lane line. Lane 1 might have caught up. Did she not hit the lane line there? Very close race between 4 and 5. But 4 comes out on top in a 32.21. Lane 5 in a 32.22. That is a difference of 1/100th of a second. They virtually went the same time. That's a great race. Up next is the final heat of this event. In lane 1 will be Sophie Rona, Park City. Lane 2, Brighton Hot, Hilltop. Lane 3, Aaliyah Leaone, Utah Valley. Lane 4, Rory Sorensen, Cottonwood Heights. Lane 5, Hallie Hot, Hilltop. Lane 6, Zoe Tashjian, Fish Market, lane 7, Maddie Balaguat. Hilltop, lane 8, Alexandra Lund, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 9, Izzy Reynolds, Cottonwood Heights. And lane 10, Ava Glissmeyer, South Davis. Our fastest seed in this event is Hallie Hott, lane 5, with a 29.94. Only person under 30 so far in this event. Let's see how many people can hit that mark. There'll be a slight delay here, lane 6. Pad in lane 6 seems to have fallen off the wall. Sydney Barr might have hit it too hard trying to win the race. Once again, this is the final heat of this event.
Well, if I can get my foot over this stupid yellow tape, life will be better. It's one okay?
Great start by most of them. It looks like lanes 5 and 6 had the best underwater there, and they're cruising. Great stroke by both of them. Out faster than anybody else. The rest of the pack staying together. But 5 and 6 have an efficient stroke. Lane 6 is just moving. Lane 5 catching up in the last bit, but it's not going to matter because lane 6 wins it in a 29.05. Lane 5, 29.40. That was a great race. Very fast by both of them. Rest of the pack also very quick.
So rock solid. There's no issue. Yeah. Okay. You guys are rocking. Yeah, nicely done. Check in. You guys are doing great. Yeah. You know, Sean's just planning on. He would love it.
Up next, event number 53, the girls 13-14 100-yard backstroke. This is heat 1. In lane 4 is Audrey Kim for South Davis. Lane 5, Reese Andrews, Wasatch Swim Club. In lane 6, Avery Bulkley, Utah Valley. Lane 6 taking the lead so far. Lane 4 and 5 not far behind. In this last 50, it's anybody's race. Lane 4 higher tempo, seems to be trying to take the lead. Lane 6 does have an efficient stroke. Lane 6 is first to the wall. Lane 5 not far behind. Lane 5 could catch up and win in this last 25 very easily. Lane 4 could catch up and win it this last 25 very easily. Lane 5 still in it. Lane 5 now trying to pass lane 4. Lane 6 is in the lead. Oh. A little awkward on the finish. Lane 4 gets the win because of it in a 108.34. We'll see if that is contested later. Lane 6 was definitely the fastest there, but a weird finish might have put her in second or third. Up next, heat 2 of 4. This is in lane 2. We have Kate Reichner, Utah Valley. Lane 3, Claire Hamla, Fish Market. Lane 4, Hannah Harris, OTAC. Lane 5, Chloe Rasbin, Layton Surfers. Lane 6, Chesney Bonner, Southern Utah. Lane 7, Lucy Kokanee, Cottonwood Heights. Lane 8, Desiree Kitt, Olympus Aquatics. In lane 9, Elaine Liao, Olympus Aquatics. Our current leader is lane 5. Lane 2, close by, but it looks like lane 6 and 7 are overtaking lane 5, almost. Lane 7 definitely ahead. Lane out there in lane 9, I think lane 9 almost has a lead, but not going as fast into the wall as the middle 3 lanes. 5, 6, and 7 here to race for the finish. And they tie. Lanes 5 and 7 tie. In a 104.61, they touch the wall at the exact same time. Right behind them is lane 6 in a 104.97. That's crazy. Up next, Heat 3. In lane 1 will be Sydney Weeks, Utah Valley. Lane 2, Mimi Johnson, Hilltop. Lane 3, Isabella Hattigan, Fish Market. Lane 4, Lauren Bigelow, Park City. Lane 5, Brinley Waite, Utah Valley. Lane 6, Grace Wilson, Hilltop. Lane 7, Marianne Tesh, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 8, Emerson Brooks, Wasatch Swim Club. Lane 9, Kalia Hasselbach, Hilltop. And lane 10, Felicia Shi, Olympus Aquatics. Not bad on the underwaters by all the swimmers. Early lead right now going to lane 7. Marianne Tesh off the wall. Faster flip turn than everybody else. Off the wall harder and faster than everybody else. Good momentum there. Everybody's going to try to catch up on the stroke. But if Marianne Tesh can get a good wall right here, a good turn, that might very well be the key to victory. Everybody trying to keep up. Lane 6 trying to keep up. Lane 5 right behind lane 6. Lane 1 seems to actually be the closest to lane 7. Oh, lane 7. A few more yards and lane 1 would have had it, but lane 7 comes out with the win in a 102.92. 102 is also a pretty good time for a 13, 14-year-old. But up next is our final heat. In lane 1 will be Chloe Klein, Cottonwood Heights. Lane 2, Adeline Harding, Hilltop. Lane 3, Campbell Keller, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 4, Kathleen Richter from Fish Market. Lane 5, Jade Garstang, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 6, Taylor Hooten, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 7, Sadie McDonald, also Olympus Aquatics. Those are our almost three fastest seeds right there. Lane 8, Lily Hyde, Hilltop. Lane 9, Coco Riding, Utah Valley. And lane 10, Haley Tiffany, Hilltop. Our fastest seed in this event is a 55.53 by Jade Garstang. That's insanely fast. Taylor Hooten also with a 57.34. That is also very, very fast. We're going to have a good race here. And here they go. 10 out first with a high tempo. But lane 5, just a dominant lead off the first 25, very quickly in the lead. There are plenty of people seated closer. We'll see what lane 6 can do. Her teammate in lane 6. Lane 4 also making a run for it. But lane 5 for just 100 yards has a dominant lead. Lane 6 is right on her heels. But lane 5 just won't slow down the tempo. Fantastic underwater off the final wall. Powerful stroke, high tempo, great kick. Same can be said for lane 6, but lane 5 just had the lead sooner. Lane 6 coming into the wall faster than lane 5, but lane 5 had the lead too soon. 56.44. Lane 6, 57.54. And lane 4, Richter, Fish Market, 58.99. Also a very impressive time. Anybody going under 103 in this event at ages 13 and 14 is well on their way to being a good backstroker. That was a fast final heat. Now we're on to another 7-minute break where we'll be watching the podium one more time to see our rankings. For event 47, next to take the podium, our top 6 finishers. In the girls 13-14 200-yard breaststroke. In 6th place, Ava Clegg, Hilltop. 5th place, Kate Brower, Utah Valley. 4th place, Sophie Anders, Fish Market. 3rd place, Veronica Black, Fish Market. 2nd place, Stephanie Guzman, also Fish Market. In 1st place, Lane Leo, your state champion from Olympus Aquatics, with a time of 2:28.03. Up next will be your top 6 finishers in the girls 10 and under 50-yard backstroke. Taking 6th place, Cadence Laws from West Valley. 5th place will be June Johnson from Hilltop. 4th place is Aaliyah Lindsay from West Valley. 3rd place is Cassidy Long from Utah Valley. 2nd place, Laylee Turner, Clearfield City. And your state champion in the girls 10 and under 50-yard backstroke, Annie Nelson, Utah Valley Aquatics, in a time of 34.28. Congratulations. And finally, event 51, your top 6 finishers in the girls 11-12 50-yard backstroke. In 6th place, Rory Sorensen, Cottonwood Heights. 5th place, Maddie Balaguat, Hilltop. 4th place, Ava Glissmeyer, South Davis. Third place, Aaliyah Laoane, Utah Valley. Second place, Hallie Ahat, Hilltop. And your state champion in the girls 11-12 50-yard backstroke, Zoe Tashian, with a time of 29:05 from Fish Market. Great job. Up next is event number 55. The girls 11-12 200-yard butterfly. There will only be one heat of this event. 3 swimmers in this heat. A three-way race for a championship title. The 200 fly, one of the harder events in swimming. In lane 4, we'll have Zoe Tashian, Fish Market. Lane 5, Evie Hirschkop, Fish Market. And lane 6, Macy Polson, Utah Valley. Fastest swimmer in this event so far is Evie Hirschkop, 2:28.22. The other 2 swimmers seated about 8 to 10 seconds behind her. Let's see if she's as dominant as she is seated in this event. But out to an early lead, lane 4. Let's see if lane 4 can maintain that pace or close to it for the next 350s. I can guarantee that after that first 100 fly, they're going to be feeling very, very tired. Lane 4. A little bit of that underwater came up before the flags there, but still well ahead of the other 2. Extending her lead slightly. She's definitely keeping the same tempo for the first 100. Let's see how she does in the second half. Again, that underwater comes up before the flags. but that's just so she can get right to swimming. High tempo butterfly. Not really showing too many signs of slowing down. Definitely tired by this point. She has to be. But she's got a good tempo, great technique. She might just be a natural butterflyer. Great endurance so far. One more 50 left for her. She'll be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Lane 5 falling behind more and more. Can't keep up the same tempo that lane 4 is giving. Let's see what she can do in this last 50. Definitely picking up the tempo there. Revitalized her stroke a little bit. Lane 4 slowing down, but still a good stroke, good tempo. Looks like lane 4 is going to run away with this one. Lane 5 close behind, lane 6 behind lane 5. All about the same distance from each other. Lane 4 coming into the finish. Last few strokes. 2:25.35. Good job. That's a tough race. Good job for all the swimmers. Up next will be the girls. Event 57, the girls 10 and under 500-yard freestyle. Also, only one heat in this event. In lane 3 will be Cassidy Long, Utah Valley. Lane 4, Cadence Laws, West Valley. Lane 5, Darcy Smith, Hilltop. Lane 6, June Johnson, Hilltop. Lane 7, Ava Moeller, Cedarfield City. And lane 8, Aaliyah Lindsay, West Valley. Our fastest seed time in this event is by Darcy Smith, 6:50.75, 6 minutes 50 seconds and 75 milliseconds. Let's see how much time these ladies can shave off of their seed times. 500, also a tough event. The 500 freestyle is the second longest event you can swim, other than maybe the 1,000 freestyle if you count that. These young ladies are very brave to be taking on such a big event. Most of the field out pretty fast. Again, this is a long race. A lot can change after the first 100. A good 500 freestyler usually settles into their tempo at about the 150 or the 200 yard mark and tries to hold that until the end, when they speed up a little bit. Out to our early lead is lane 3, Cassidy Long. A nice long stroke, good tempo. We'll see how long she can keep that. A good kick for the 500 freestyle. It's not too active, but you don't want to kick too hard at the beginning of a 500. Lanes 5 through 8, very close together. Lane 4 a little bit behind the pack, but it's a 500. All it takes is 4 good 50s of a higher tempo. 4 good 50s where you outsplit the rest of the field and you can catch right up. Lane 3, extending the lead, maybe about a body length lead ahead of everybody else. Lanes 5 through 8 pretty much swimming together. That can be good in a 500 to swim together until the end. It does look like lane 8 might be trying to get a little bit ahead. Lane 6 isn't going to let that happen. And that whole pack could easily catch up to lane 3 in 1 good 50. We're about to hit the halfway point of this race. We've done about 10 lengths of the pool. Lane 8 slightly catching up to lane 3, almost on her heels. Lane 6, again, not going to let lane 8 get away that easily. Lane 3 has picked up her kick. Her tempo's revitalized a little bit. She knows she's over halfway. Hitting the halfway point in the 500 freestyle just means it's time to speed up. Lane 8 slowing down a little bit. Lane 6 catching up. Lane 3 back to re-cementing her lead. Trying to get that full body length lead once more. A good tempo by the other lanes. It's hard to imagine that anybody could catch up to lane 3. But there's still plenty of race left. Lane 8 is still... Lane 8 does have a good tempo. If lane 8 wants to catch up to lane 3, lane 8's going to have to match the kick pace of lane 3. Lane 6. Very high arm tempo. She's fighting to stay in it. Getting close to the end of the race. Cassidy in lane 3, still the same distance ahead. Lane 8 has about Lane 8 has about 3 more lengths to make a move before Cassidy can confidently finish first. Here we go, into the last 50. Cassidy, our leader for the entire race, moving very fast into the finish. Not almost sprinting. Almost sprinting. Hard kick, good tempo. Lane 8 also picking it up, but it's too late now. Still, great hustle by all the swimmers. Lane 5 can see the finish. Cassidy coming into lane 3 in a 6:26.04. Outside smoke, lane 3. Not the fastest seed, but she dropped about 30 seconds. A little over 35. Almost 35 seconds in one event. Great job. Great job by all the swimmers. Just by being the top 6 in one heat, they will all get to take the podium. And it looks like they deserve it. They all dropped time. Almost all of them. No, yeah, all of them did drop time. Great job, ladies. Up next, event number 59. This is the girls 11-12 500-yard freestyle. Same event, different age group. Heat 1 of 2. In lane 2, we have Mallory Hemmert from Hilltop. Lane 3, Mia Johnson, Fish Market. Lane 4, Briley Jensen, Utah Valley. Lane 5, Aaliyah Andrade, Southern Utah. Lane 6, Brianna Yang, Cottonwood Heights. Lane 7, sorry for this pronunciation, Abian Bradley, Cottonwood Heights. In lane 8, Ada Van Lanningham, also from Cottonwood Heights. Once again, out to an early lead. Lane 2, our farthest lane out, or the closest lane, is taking the lead early on. Our top seed in lane 5, challenging. This race at the beginning is very close. Plenty of time to make a move. Great cruising pace by lanes 2 and 5. Hopefully we get to see a good race between the two of them for the rest of this 500. Lane 2 still slightly ahead of 5, but I think 5 had a better underwater right there. Hit the wall a little harder and got more power off the push. Those two have settled into their cruising tempo. The rest of the field right behind them. Might see the rest of the field try to chase him down in the final lengths, but it is too soon to tell. Both ladies holding under 40 seconds per 50. Same with lane 3. All lanes holding under 40 seconds per 50. That's a good pace so far. Should be their goal to try to stay under that for the rest of the 500. Of course, they can't see the clock, but if they've been training to swim this event, they should know what under 40 seconds feels like. Lane 5 now taking the lead. Lane 2 still in it, still with her. We'll see what lane 2 can do. They are now just over halfway through the race. In the whole field, almost all under 40 seconds. Lane 8 just slips over. In the 500, tenths of a second can add up to the lead. Even though you see them all split similar times. If somebody splits a 37.5 more times, whereas the rest of the field is splitting 38s, that person splitting 37.5s, even though it's only a slight difference, will take a pretty sizable lead. Still a good race between 2 and 5. 5 now has the lead very convincingly. Two's looking a little bit worn out, but her technique's holding together. Her tempo's not bad, and her kick is there. She's going to have to add in a little more racing She wants to catch up to 5. 5 is now extending the lead. Rest of the pack mostly sticking together. Lane 3 leading everybody else. Lane 7 close. They're still almost all under 40. Let's see how long they can hang on as we enter into the last bit of this race. Lane 2 still not quite letting lane 5 go. Lane 5 has about half a body ahead, maybe more. Lane 2, if lane 2 can get up to lane 5, which it looks like she might be trying to right now, if lane 2 can get there, we'll have a good end of this race, but there's not that much time left. Lane 5 hits the wall into the last 75 yards. Lane 2 hits the wall into the last 75 yards. A little closer now. Lane 2 knows. Lane 2 got a great kick behind her. Same arm tempo, but her kick is faster and more efficient than lane 5. She is quickly catching up right at lane 5's heels, but she only has a 50 to beat her. She's really going to have to sprint if she wants to catch up. Lane 5 also knows she's at the end of the race. Lane 2 is almost fully caught up to lane 5 now. We've got a great race over there, but lane 5, she knows it's the end of the race. She knows it's time to give it everything she has left if she wants to win. Lane 2 still not quite up to lane 5. It's going to take a really fast 25 here if she wants to win, but I think lane 5 sees her. Yep, lane 5. A convincing lead into the end. Lane 2 put up a valiant effort, but lane 5 is going to finish first in a 6:12.41. Lane 2 in a 6:14.28. Great race by both ladies. Good tempo, good pacing. Knew exactly when to speed it up. Lanes 3 and 4. And 7 coming in the next few spots. Great race. Up next is the final heat of this event of the women, or the girls 11-12 500-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Aaliyah Leone from Utah Valley. Lane 2, Kara Moir, Hilltop. Lane 3, Evie Hirschkopf, Fish Market. Lane 4, Elliott Brown, Fish Market. Lane 5, Shayla Zulcik, West Valley. Lane 6, Lorraine Moran, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 7, Rory Sorensen, Cottonwood Heights. Lane 8, Ellie Sante, Hilltop. Lane 9, Tiffany Palmer, Pirate Swim Club. And lane 10, Nikita Staskis, Park City. Our fastest seed in this event comes out of lane 5, Shayla from West Valley, in a 5:34.48. Again, a really fast time for an 11, 12-year-old age group. Let's see if she can go under 5:30. This is a packed heat, all 10 lanes. All swimmers out fast, as they should be. First to flip, lane 5. Followed very closely by lane 6. Lane 6 with a very graceful stroke, but lane 5 has that reach. Lane 5 also with a powerful kick. Lane 6 has an efficient kick, but in the end, it's going to be a challenge to overcome that power that lane 5 is displaying. Rest of the pack relatively close together. We'll see where everyone is at halfway through the race. Lane 5, 32.81 for that 50 split. Let's see how long she can maintain that or something close to it for the rest of the 5. Holding 32s in a 500 will net you a time of about 5 minutes, 20 seconds. So she might be between 5 minutes 20 seconds and 5 minutes 30 seconds. Oh, but that was a 34.54, slipping a little bit from that 32. See two other swimmers also post 34s. Lane 6 posting a faster split on that 50 than lane 5, meaning that she caught up slightly. But lane 5 is still staying ahead of lane 6. Six and 7 putting up a fight. Lane 6, even though she's not in the lead, is in great position to overtake lane 5 at the end. Sometimes a good strategy is to wait till the end of the 500 when the leader of the race is worn out and just use all your energy to catch up to them and pass them. If you can take advantage of that, you might very well find yourself winning the race. Lane 5 still cruising at a great pace. Lane 6 keeping up very well, still right on her heels. Lane 5, 34.91. Again, the 500 is a hard race to speed up in. Right about the half, we're over halfway. This is the point where you want to build your speed in a little bit. Lanes 5 and 6 running away with the lead. Lane 6 is now creeping up on lane 5, reaching up to about halfway lane 5's body length. Lane 7 is definitely still in it. Lane 4 right up on lane 7. Lane 5 again a little bit ahead. There's a good back and forth between lane 5 and 6. Great kick by both of them. Good technique by both of them. Great tempo by both of them. And again, coming back on the pool. Same pattern. Lane 6 is now creeping up on lane 5. We'll see what can happen in this last bit of the race. Both lanes, if they want to win, are really just going to have to sprint the last bit. Or at least lane 5 can keep her lead, but if lane 6 starts catching up, she's going to have to speed up. And lane 6 wants to catch up to lane 5. It's time to swim the 500 like it's a 200 rather than a 500. Lane 4 overtaking lane 7. Lane 4 trying to get in it. Don't have too much time left, about 100 yards left. We'll see what lane 4 can do in 100 yards. Lane 5 now a little bit ahead of lane 6 again. I'd bet on lane 5 being the winner at this point. Again, lane 6, not going to let her go. It's time to drop the gentle stroke and go for power and speed. Great race by all three here. Lane 4 has done a lot of catching up. Lane 4 knows how to sprint this last 50, almost sprint. Lane 6 has picked up the tempo, but lane 5 just has too good of a lead. Lane 4 trying to get up on lane 6. Lane 5 way out ahead, way out ahead. And there we go. Lane 5, 5:37.98. Lane 6, very close behind, 5:39.35. A 2-second difference in a 500, not a big difference. Great job by both ladies. Lane 4, close behind them with 5:42.54. Great job by all swimmers. You can see the rest of the lanes sprinting into the finish. We had a good race there between 8 and 9. Nothing to do in the last 50 but give it your all. And that was our final heat of that event. Up next is event number 61, the girls 13-14 500-yard freestyle. Heat 1 of 3, lane 3, Felicia Shee, Olympus Aquatics, lane 4, Isabel Harris, Fish Market, lane 5, Paloma Manriquez, Cedar City. Lane 6, Kalia Hasselbach. Hilltop, lane 7, Sydney Lauer. Cedar City in lane 8, Sarah Cook, Cache Valley. There they go. A lot of power and speed on this first length here. Not much to say until somebody starts taking the lead. Coming up on the 150-yard mark. Everybody's still very close together. 5, 6, and 8. Right with each other. Eight with a slight lead. Here at this turn, we'll be reaching the halfway point. Still close. All swimmers are within striking distance of the win, but it looks like 5, 6, and 8 are going to be the ones who lead the pack. 8 still slightly in the lead. Let's see what lane 5 can do, and lane 6 is right on lane 5. Those two have been swimming together the whole time. Lane 8 now with a clearer lead. Very far ahead of the other two. If I had to guess now, she'd be the winner. Just good power, good kick speed. Good 500 swimmer. 5 and 6 also good 500 swimmers, but they're going to need to pick up that kick speed. Lane 5 seems to have dropped their legs a little bit. Oh. Well, there's a little burst of kick. And another. Looks like lane 5's trying to stay ahead of lane 6, and lane 6 is putting the pressure on lane 5. Meanwhile, lane 8 runs away with it. front pack, with only so many yards left to go, the front pack is leaving striking distance. Again, an intense race between lanes 4 and 5. Or between lanes 5 and 6, 3 and 4. Also a good race there. Lane 8 just swimming her own race out there. Good powerful kick, good tempo. Coming up to the last 50. 5 and 6 turning at the exact same time. Those two are gonna have to sprint. There's no slowing down now. We're in the last 50. Time to kick until your legs give out. Lane 6 knows what it's about. Reaching far, kicking hard, almost catching up to lane 8 a little bit. Maybe if we had seen that earlier, she would have caught up. But lane 8 had the convincing lead and won. Lane 6 beats lane 5 with a fantastic last 25. First place, Cook, Cache Valley, 5:41.04. Some great racing there between lanes 5 and 6. Lane 8 with a dominant performance. Up next, Heat 2. Lane 1 is Laura Rigby, Cache Valley. Lane 2, Graceland Mott, Clearfield City. Lane 3, Riley Jonart, Pirate Swim Club. Lane 4, Emerson Brooks, Wasatch Swim Club. Lane 5, Kate Brower, Utah Valley. Lane 6, Sophie Anders, Fish Market. Lane 7, Addison Brown, OTEC. Lane 8, Avery Bulkley, Utah Valley. Lane 9, Ryland Smith, Lehigh. And lane 10, Addison Taylor, Cedar City. Lane 5 has a nice long stroke, great reach there. That's a good way to start a 500. Low tempo, high reach, good power. And then later in the race, you can pick up the tempo. Lane 6 is definitely going to try to race lane 5 this entire 500. 7 and 8, close behind 6. It looks like those 4 are the standouts so far. Still a great extension by lane 5. It's going to be hard to beat that. Also a great kick by lane 5. Lane 6 now falling back with lane 7 and 8. 7 and 8 trying to speed up a little bit. Those 3 lanes, 6, 7, 8, are going to try to stay with 5 if they can. But with every 50, 5 gets a little faster. Went a 33.99 on that last 50. Lane 5 continues to outsplit them. She's going to run away with the race. Has about just over a body length lead on lane 6. Close to a body length for all 3, 6, 7, and 8. Doing great so far. Still with that nice long extended stroke. You can see lane 3 getting in the race a little bit. Gonna try to catch up to 6, 7, 8. Might be hard to see them out there from that lane. But she is definitely overtaking 6 and 7, 8, making a run for it. But 3, I think, is going to take over 8, 8. Is going to overtake 8. Lane 5 just crushing it right now. Split a 34 on that last 50. We are well over halfway through the race. Lane 5 showing no signs of slowing down. Still an amazing kick. Not too fast, but powerful. Getting her feet out of the water. Still that long stroke. 3 is now overtaken 8. Let's see how close 3 can get to 5. Three is arguably within striking distance of 5. Not too much time left. To catch up. About 100. But a lot can be done in just 100 if lane 3 speeds up. Lane 3 really came out of nowhere. It was 6, 7, and 8 that were the main challengers for 5, but 3 had a smart beginning of the race and is now capitalizing on that to catch up. 3, her kick does not look as strong as lane 5, and her arms don't look as strong, but she is almost caught up. She's almost at the feet of lane 5. Not sure if there's much she can do now, but a great race by lane 3. Really came back from the beginning. She's going to try to get as close to lane 5 as she can, but lane 5, it's the last 50. Time for an all-out effort by lane 5. Great, beautiful freestyle, good extension, deep stroke. Lane 3, great effort. Tried to catch up to lane 5, but 5 had it from the beginning. 5:39.01. Lane 3, 5:41.39. Great race by both of those ladies. Lane 8 also close behind them. 5:44.44. Fantastic effort. Up next, the championship heat of the girls 13-14 500-yard freestyle. In lane 1 will be Isabella Robinson, Hilltop. Lane 2, Eleanor Plant, Fish Market. Lane 3, Gretchen Lane, Park City. Lane 4, Campbell Keller, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 5, Kathleen Richter, Fish Market. Lane 6, M. Brewer, Hilltop. Lane 7, Marianne Tesh, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 8, Taylor Bennett, Hilltop. Lane 9, Coco Riding, Utah Valley. And lane 10, Gabriella Henry, South Davis. Our fastest seed in this event is Kathleen Richter in lane 5 with a 5:15.38. Very fast. About 10 seconds ahead of the second fastest person in this heat. We'll see if anybody can close that gap. Looking forward to seeing a good 500 freestyle here. This should be an exciting event. We're going to see some fast swimming here. Lane 5 should be the clear leader, but lane 10 is out fast. Lane 10 swimming it like it's 100 free. We'll see how long she can maintain that. Still, not a bad way to start a 500. We'll see how long she can hang in there. Lane 5. Despite lane 10's enthusiasm, lane 5 is still keeping up, if not slightly in the lead. Lane 6 right behind. Everybody else very even. Lane 2 seems to be also inching closer, followed by lane 3 and lane 4. Once we pass the halfway point, we're going to see some shifting around. Lane 5 now has the edge over lane 10. Lane 10 has to hope that that first 100, that enthusiastic first 100 will pay off for her, assuming she does not burn out too fast. Lane 5 opting for the longer, powerful stroke. Lane 5 now with a great lead ahead of everybody, a body length ahead of second place, which is now sixth, lane 6. Lane 6 is leading the charge to catch lane 5. 10 and 2, close by. All right, sorry about that. We are over halfway through the race. Not much has changed. Lane 5 maintains a dominant lead, as could be predicted through the seed times. It looks like lane 6 and lane 3 are fighting for second. Lane 2 right behind lane 3. Lane 3, clear lead out of 3, 2, and 6. Everybody else very close behind for a 500. This is lane 5. Kathleen Richter, it's her race to lose. It would be difficult for anybody to beat her at this point. We have about 100 yards left, and she is crushing it. That was a 33.30 for that 50 split. She can get her last two 50s down 32-31 maybe. She could end up with a faster time. Lane 3 continues to hold second, charging a little bit ahead of her other competitors. Lane 5, Kathleen Richter into the final 50. Lane 3 also into the final 50. Maybe inching a little bit closer to Kathleen than anybody was earlier in the race, but it's too late now. Kathleen probably wants to turn on the kick at this point to get her fastest time. You see a little bit of it there. But that's okay because she's going to win this. And lane 2 is also coming up fast. Lane 3, 5:19.76, just 4 seconds off her best time. Still very good time. Lane 3, 5:24.03. Going under 5 minutes and 30 seconds at this age is a really good sign. Great job to all swimmers. Most of them right around the 5:30 mark. Very impressive. Following this event will be another 7-minute break. After this break, we will be moving on to relays. We have a couple podium standings to announce. Now announcing the rankings for event 53, the girls 13-14 100-yard backstroke. Tied for 5th place, Sadie MacDonald, Olympus Aquatics, with Lily Hyde, Hilltop Aquatics. In 4th place, Coco Riding, Utah Valley. In 3rd place, Kathleen Richter, Fish Market. In 2nd place, Taylor Hooten, Olympus Aquatics. And your state champion in the girls 13-14 100-yard backstroke from Olympus Aquatics, Jade Garstang, with a time of 56.44. Great job. Fast swim. Up next, rankings for event 55, the girls 11, 12, 200-yard butterfly. If you remember, we only had 3 entries in this event. In third place, Macy Polson, Utah Valley. Second place, Evie Hirschkop, Fish Market. And first place, Zoe Tashjian, your champion for the Utah girls 11, 12, 200-yard butterfly this year with a time of 2:25.35. Congratulations to all 3 swimmers. The 200 butterfly will not be taking the podium yet. So now we are announcing rankings for event 57, the girls 10 and under 500-yard freestyle. Again, there were only 6 entries in this event. They all earned a spot on the podium. In 6th place, Cadence Laws, West Valley. 5th place, Ava Moeller, Clearfield City. 4th place, Darcy Smith, Hilltop. 3rd place, June Johnson, Hilltop. 2nd place, Aaliyah Lindsay, West Valley. And in 1st place, your state champion in the girls 10 and under 500-yard freestyle, Cassidy Long, with a time of 6:26.04 from Utah Valley. Great job. That's insane. I don't know. Up next, the podium for event 59, the girls 11, 12, 500-yard freestyle. 6th place, Kara Moore, Hilltop. 5th place, Evie Hirschkop, Fish Market. 4th place, Rory Sorensen, Cottonwood Heights. 3rd place, Elliott Brown, Fish Market. 2nd place, Lorraine Moran, Olympus Aquatics. And your state champion in the girls 11, 12, 500-yard freestyle with a time of 5:37.98. Shayla Zulcic, West Valley Aquatics. Congratulations. All right. All right, we're getting ready for our relays. I'll announce the team in each lane and then I'll read out their names in order. 4 swimmers per relay. first event, the event 63, the girls 10 and under 400-yard freestyle relay. Each swimmer will do 100 yards of freestyle. There's only one heat in this event. This will be our championship heat. There are 3 teams. In lane 3, Cottonwood Heights Aquatics. In lane 5, Utah Valley Aquatics. In lane 7, Hilltop Aquatic Swim Team. For Cottonwood Heights Aquatics, in this order, Lily Klein, Silver Doyle, Esme Kluss, and Chelsea Shu. In lane 5, for Utah Valley Aquatics, in this order, Annie Nelson, Cameron Tanton, Audrey King, and Cassidy Long. Lane 7, Hilltop Aquatics. In this order, June Johnson, Lainey Adamson, Mary Hansen, and Darcy Smith. Once again, the order I read them in will be the order they swim in if you're trying to look for your kid from the YouTube live stream. And there go. Top seed in this event, Utah Valley with a 4:53.87. Lane 7 seated far behind them at a 5:11.16. And lane 3 seated last so far at a 5 minutes 32 seconds and 16 milliseconds. But it looks like lane 7, Hilltop, taking the early lead. We'll see what lane 5 can do. Four different swimmers. There's a lot of race left for other swimmers to catch up. And there we go, into the second leg, Hilltop. Utah Valley sending in their second leg, and there goes Cottonwood Heights. Cottonwood Heights out with a great kick. We'll see how close they can get to the other two leaders. Looks like Utah Valley's right on Hilltop's tail, but Hilltop, it's good long stroke. Lane 5, Utah Valley has the faster tempo right now. And they turn at the same time. Utah Valley has fully caught up to Hilltop. It looks like they're going to try to overtake them in this 50 right here. Utah Valley kicking it into high gear, bringing it home very quickly. Hilltop trying to stay in it. It's time for the next leg. Let's see if Hilltop can get back. Here they go. Each relay has one swimmer left. For Hilltop, their last swimmer will be Darcy Smith. Utah Valley will be Cassidy Long. Cottonwood Heights, their last swimmer will be Chelsea Shu. Hilltop missing a flip turn right there, but they're catching up to Utah Valley. Let's see what the last leg of this race looks like. It looks like it's going to be Hilltop trying to challenge Utah Valley one last time. I remember the name Darcy Smith, though. She was quick. We'll see if Hilltop can catch up to her. Darcy Smith. Great tempo, great kick. Hilltop still in it, but not quite. They only have 75 yards left to catch up. You can see Cottonwood Heights in lane 3 turning on the jets. They're speeding up. Hopefully their relay will be able to get a best time. But lane 5 now has a dominant lead. Darcy Smith bringing it home for Utah Valley. Unbeatable at this point. Hilltop trying to bring in a kick. They're going to catch up even a little bit. They got to bring in a kick. Cottonwood Heights moving as fast as they can down there. And there it is, lane 5, Utah Valley finishing in a 4:51.03. 2 seconds faster than their seed time, almost 3. Very fast. Good job. Hilltop also with a good time, 5:01.07. That is 10 seconds faster than their seed time. And here comes Cottonwood Heights. And a 5:16.82, also a big drop from their seed time, about 15 seconds. Great job to all 3 relays. Up next will be event 65. The girls' 200-yard medley relay, 11:12. That'll be 150 of each stroke. The order will go backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, and then freestyle. There will be 2 heats in this event. In Heat 1, Lane 3, Park City. Heat 1, Lane 5, West Valley. And Lane 7, South Davis. For Park City, in this order, we'll be swimming Sophie Rona, Madeline Bullard, Nikita Staskis, and Logan Brick. For West Valley, in this order, Shayla Zulcic, Lucy Whipple, Tracy Fung, and Mia Smith. For South Davis, swimming in this order will be Ava Glissmeyer, then Rebecca Cyril, then Shia Portillo, and Ariana Stewart. Again, this is the first heat of 2. Fastest seed in this heat is West Valley Aquatics at a 2:17.76, South Davis at a 2:22.41, and Park City at a 2:25.08. And there they go. Fantastic underwater by the middle lane. Just over halfway on a backstroke underwater. Very good. First in the flip turn. If we keep seeing underwaters like that, no doubt will lane 5 take the win. West Valley onto their second swimmer already. Lane 3. Park City right behind them. South Davis not too far behind either. This is an IM race depending on the quality of your swimmer in each event. The tides could turn very easily, just as we saw right there, Park City touching the wall before West Valley. Park City got a very good breaststroker right there. Speeding ahead of West Valley. West Valley's got a good tempo. Maybe just doesn't have the right height quite yet. Park City onto their third swimmer for butterfly. West Valley's going to try to catch up. Now South Davis is right on West Valley's tail. Park City's butterflyer, long reach. Looks like South Davis's butterflyer overtook West Valley in the middle lane. West Valley had a very convincing lead right off the bat. But like I said, depending on the quality of your swimmer in each stroke and how they match up to the other ones, this race can change places a lot. Park City into their final swimmer. South Davis right behind them. Let's see how good of a freestyler South Davis has. Let's also see how good of a freestyler West Valley has. Efficient stroke right there, and she's kicking hard. They're all kicking hard. The last 50 right here. Park City's going to try to keep the lead, but South Davis is challenging them. Park City might want to get off the lane line. But I think they have the lead right there. They touch first. Park City wins the heat in a 2:15.25. South Davis right behind them, 2:15.72, very close. West Valley, 2:19.06. Both Park City and South Davis posting best times for their relay in that event. Up next, Heat 2. In Lane 1 will be Olympus Aquatics. Lane 3, Utah Valley. Lane 5, Wasatch Front Fish Market. Lane 7, Hilltop Aquatic Swim Team. And Lane 9, Cottonwood Heights. For Olympus Aquatics, in this order will be swimming Alexandra Lund, Lorraine Moran, Sydney McElwee, and Chloe Cedarholm. For Utah Valley, in this order will be swimming Sydney Bear, Sydney Guzman, Aaliyah Leaone, and Macy Polson. In Lane 5 for Fish Market, in this order, Brooklyn Richter, Brooke Ridge, Zoe Tashjian, and Evie Hirschkop. In Lane 7 for Hilltop, in this order, Maddie Baliguat, Brighton Ehat, Hallie Ehat, and Ellie Sinte. In Lane 9 for Cottonwood Heights, in this order, Izzy Reynolds, Abby and Bradley, Audrey Bryden, and Rory Sorensen. This is, once again, the final heat of this event, the championship heat. Let's see how fast the backstrokers can take this race out. Lane 1 with a slightly longer underwater than everyone else, getting ahead just at the beginning, but it looks like Lane 5, Fish Market, and Lane 7, Hilltop, are going to be the main competitors in this leg. Cottonwood Heights staying with them. Fish Market to the wall first. Hilltop to the wall second, but both dive in at almost the same time. Let's see what kind of breaststrokers we have here. Fish Market, high tempo breaststroker right there, does in fact take a lead over Hilltop. It looks like Olympus is creeping up on them in Lane 1. Olympus is going to have to catch up hard if they're going to catch them. Olympus is catching up to Hilltop. Let's see if they can get a better relay exchange. They dive in at the same time. Hilltop and Olympus at the same time. Fish Market out front. Fish Market's got a fantastic butterflyer right there. High tempo. South Davis and Utah Valley and Hilltop trying to, Utah Valley and Cottonwood Heights trying to stay in it. Fish Market, dominant lead on the butterfly, into their freestyle. Almost, it'd be hard for them to catch up at this point, especially with that great freestyler right there. Cruising, barely breathing, took one breath right there, I think. That was her first breath. Hilltop charging into the finish. Olympus trying to hang on. Fish Market, dominant lead right here. Fast freestyle, and they finish in 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Hilltop right behind them for a 2:02.77. Olympus a little farther behind at a 2:10.43. Great job. Up next, event 67. That will be the girls 13-14 200-yard medley relay. This is our final event. There will be 3 heats. In our first heat, Lane 3, Lehigh Aquatics. Lane 5, OTAC. And Lane 7, Cedar Swim Club. For Lehigh, in this order, will be Rylan Smith, Holly Wank, Addie Zobrist, and Sydney Zermely. For OTAC, in this order, swimming will be Hannah Harris, Koya Berg, Olivia Bell, and Addison Brown. And for Cedar Swim Club, in this order, Addison Taylor, Paloma Manriquez, Sydney Lauer, and Anaya Morris. And here they go. OTAC with a great tempo right off the bat. Same as Lehigh. Cedar Swim Club opting for power over tempo. Still in it. As we've seen with the last few medley races, the tides can turn at any 50. OTAC will be the first to exchange into the breaststroke, followed by Lehigh and Cedar Swim Club right behind him. Looks like Lehigh has a better breaststroker right there. OTAC long and strong, but in a 50 breaststroke, you really have to up the tempo if you're going to win. And that's what Lehigh's doing. Lehigh up in the tempo. They want to pass OTAC, and they're going to do it. Great technique, too, by Lehigh. Into their fly. OTAC exchanges. Lehigh, great butterflyer right there. Also long and strong. Now OTAC has the faster tempo. Let's see if they can catch up. Over there in lane 7, Cedar Swim Club does have a good tempo. Let's see if they can gain a little bit of ground. Lehigh, clear lead. Their breaststroker helped them out a lot, and in this last 50 freestyle, it'd be hard for them to lose. Still OTAC, hustling through the last 50. Lehigh in the home stretch. Lehigh 2:00.83, winning by multiple body lengths. OTAC still coming in strong, 2:06.97. And of course, Cedar Swim Club sprinting strong into the finish at a 2:12.49. Up next, heat 2 of 3. In this next heat, in lane 1 will be Park City, lane 3, South Davis, lane 5, Cache Valley, lane 7, Cottonwood Heights, lane 9, Southern Utah. For Park City, swimming in this order will be Lauren Bigelow, Delaney Dolan, Gretchen Lane, and Anna Klug. For South Davis, in this order, Audrey Kim, Malin Howell, Gabriella Henry, and Reagan Patterson. For Cache Valley, in this order, will be Ashlyn Jorgensen, Kylie Schwartz, Ava Roberts, and Riley Corey. For lane 7, Cottonwood Heights, swimming in this order will be Lilia Placenta, Annabelle Kim, Chloe Klein, and then Lucy Kokanee. For Southern Utah, swimming in this order will be Chesney Bonner, Melissa McConkey, Claire Daly, and anchoring for them will be Jamie Dancy. Fastest seed in this heat is a 2:04.67. Let's see if they can go under 2 minutes. Here go the backstrokers. Great underwater by lanes 3 and 5. South Davis and Cache Valley. South Davis coming out a little sooner, higher tempo. Hits the wall first. Just behind them is lane 1, Park City. Park City's got a nice, powerful stroke. And then we can see over there in lane 9, Southern Utah. Also in it. Very close race. Let's see who's got the better breaststroker. South Davis hustling. Once again, they are first to the wall. A much clearer lead this time. It looks like right behind them is lane 9. Southern Utah, also with a good breaststroker. Not as high tempo, more power. South Davis into their third leg well before any other team. Looks like they got a good butterflyer. Other team's not giving up. It looks like lane 5, Cache Valley, trying to gain some ground back. South Davis with a great butterfly. That's a dominant lead. And it's going to be hard for anybody to gain any ground on them in this last 50 free. They started a few seconds ahead of everybody else. And in a 50, a few seconds is a lot of time. Nearly every other relay is in close contention for the lead for second place. South Davis is about to take a very dominant win here. 1:55.85. That's almost like 10 seconds faster than they were seeded. Great race by everybody. Cache Valley comes in second, closely followed by Southern Utah by like 0.2 of a second. And Cottonwood Heights also in there. Great race by South Davis. And on to the final heat of this here, our final event, championship heat of the girls 13-14 200-yard medley relay. In lane 1 will be Wasatch Swim Club. In lane 3 will be Wasatch Front Fish Market. In lane 5, Olympus Aquatics. Lane 7, Hilltop Aquatic. Lane 9, Utah Valley. For Wasatch Swim Club, swimming in this order will be Reese Andrews, Grace Cannon, Avery Haynes, and then Allie Henus. For Wasatch Fish Market, in this order will be swimming Kathleen Richter, Sophie Anders, Stephanie Guzman, Veronica Black. For Olympus Aquatics, in this order, Taylor Hooten, Elaine Leo, Jade Garstang, and Campbell Keller. In lane 7, for Hilltop, in this order will be swimming Lily Hyde, Ava Clegg, Grace Wilson, and Adeline Harding. In lane 9, for Utah Valley, in this order will be swimming Coco Riding, Kate Brower, Kate Reichner, and Sydney Weeks. In a couple of these lineups, we see a couple of our championship swimmers. This should be a good race. We should see some fast splits posted and some fast overall times posted for each relay. Seated first in this event is Olympus Aquatics with a 1:55.6. 7 seconds faster than the second seed. We should be seeing a dominant performance here by Olympus Aquatics if that seed time tells the truth. But I'm sure Hilltop and Wasatch Fish Market are about to put up a good fight. Here we start with our breaststroke, or our backstroke, my bad. First to the wall, Hilltop. Fish Market just ahead. Hilltop charging ahead. Fish Market right on their tail. First to exchange, Hilltop and Fish Market. Olympus in third. Olympus might have their crown taken for this event. Of course, they don't have a crown until they win the championship. All right, Olympus's breaststrokers now catching up. Hilltop still in first. Fish Market trying to stay in there. Olympus charging ahead. You can see over there in lane 9, Utah Valley not giving up. Now they're into the butterfly leg. Olympus with an amazing underwater. An amazing tempo, amazing butterflyer right there. That was a fantastic underwater. In just half a length, they charged ahead of the other 2 relays so quickly. Hilltop and Fish Market now a body length behind Olympus at least. They've got 150 to make it up. That third leg swimmer right there for Olympus just gained them a winning lead. Hilltop charging up, definitely fast. Olympus, it's Olympus's race to lose. Hilltop very close, dangerously close to Olympus. Olympus has got this, however. Hilltop, valiant effort right there. Olympus finishes first at a 152.43. Hilltop definitely outsplit Olympus in that last 50. They were 154.15, and Fish Market also an impressive effort, impressive time, 154.80. Great race by all the relays. This has been a great session of the meet. We've seen some fast times posted today. We'll put the camera over to the podium now for some final ranking announcements. Great relays by all the swimmers. We'll be announcing the rankings for event 61, the girls 13-14 500-yard freestyle.
Lots of stuff keeping us on our toes.
That will be coming up in just a moment. Good. We are just waiting for our top 6 qualifiers to make their way over to the podium. And here they are. Finishing in 6th place, Coco Riding from Utah Valley. 5th place, M. Brewer, Hilltop. 4th place, Taylor Bennett, Hilltop. 3rd place, Eleanor Plant, Fish Market. In 2nd place, Gretchen Lane from Park City. And your 2021 champion in the girls 13-14 500-yard freestyle in a time of 5 minutes, 19 seconds, and 76 milliseconds from Wasatch Front Fish Market, Kathleen Richter. .515 is a, or 5:19 is a very impressive time. For this age. Next up will be the podium for event 63, girls 10 and under 400-yard freestyle relay. We only had 3 entries for this event. 3 relays. We'll all get a chance to stand on the podium. In third place, Cottonwood Heights, Lily Klein, Silver Doyle, Esme Kluss, and Chelsea Shue. In second place, Hilltop Aquatic Swim Team for Hilltop was June Johnson, Lanny Adamson, Mary Hansen, and Darcy Smith. And your state champion in the for the girls 10 and under 400-yard freestyle relay, Utah Valley Aquatics, with a time of 4:51:03. That team was comprised of Annie Nelson, Cameron Tanton, Audrey King, and Cassidy Long. Congratulations to those teams. Taking the podium next will be event 65, the girls 11-12 200-yard medley relay. Just a moment while we try to get all the swimmers up to the podium. right, meet organizers are trying to get as many of the swimmers on this podium as they can. I'll announce the official results. The top 6 teams who should be taking the podium right now. In 6th place, Park City Swimming, the team of Sophie Rona, Madeline Bullard, Nikita Staskis, and Logan Brick. 5th place, Utah Valley Aquatics, the relay of Sydney Barr, Sydney Guzman, Aaliyah Leone, and Macy Polson. In 4th place, Cottonwood Heights Aquatics, the team comprised of Izzy Reynolds, Aben Bradley, Audrey Bryden, and Rory Sorensen. In 3rd place, Olympus Aquatics, the team of Alexandra Lund, Lorraine Moran, Sydney McElwee, and Chloe Cedarholm. Ranked number 2, Hilltop Aquatics, Maddie Balagwet, Brighton Ahat, Hallie Ahat, Ellie Sente, and your state champions in the girls 11-12 200-yard medley relay, Wasatch Front Fish Market, with a time of 2:00:29. The team of Brooklyn Richter, Brooke Ridge, Zoe Tashian, and Evie Hirschkopf. Congratulations, ladies. At this time, those will be the last of the podium rankings that we're going to organize. Great job to all the swimmers today at this meet. Thank you for all at home who are watching through this YouTube live stream. My name is Max. This is Game On Live Studio, streaming the Utah Short Course Age Group State Championships. Tomorrow is our final day of the meet. 2 more sessions. Women will be in the morning and the men in the afternoon. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Remember to subscribe, and we will catch you tomorrow. Have a good evening.